Assalamu alaikum. This is the moment. Tonight is the night. So we'll fight till it's over. Like the ceiling can't hold us. Like the ceiling can't hold us. In 2010, I moved and settled in Seattle to pursue my degree, my graduate degrees. And I would meet Bob between time to time. Bob is a really nice guy, and he's very curious about my culture. And he would always ask me where I'm from. So I would give him different answers. Sometimes I would say, well, I'm from Minnesota, just to see his face reaction. Other time, I would, if I'm in the mood, I would rap some verses from the original Aladdin soundtrack. So here how it goes. Oh, I come from a land from a faraway place where the caravan camels roam, where they cut off your ear if they don't like your face. It's barbaric, but hey, it's home. And by the way, I have never really watched Aladdin. When I say I'm from Saudi Arabia, it's always like this. This is how I feel it. Comment. Dubai, oh, that's dope. Well, technically, Dubai is a city in the United Arab Emirates, whereas Saudi Arabia is a country. So it's like saying you're from the US, and then I would say, oh, you mean Vancouver, BC? But anyway, Bob he's a well-educated man, and he knows a lot about our stuff. He once told me that we have too many of everything. We have too much money, we have too much oil, we have too many fast cars, and we have too many women. Also, he said, it's really hot over there. It's unbearable that someone sent him this Snapchat and told him, we come frying hot dog with sun. And when Snapchat featured Riyadh, the capital of Saudi Arabia, this picture were posted, and he showed it to me. See, he told me, this looks really interesting. So anyway, Bob, I think he doesn't believe in globalization. He says that global village is a myth. There's no global village. There's different villages in this globe. And that he's right, because for example, when I'm in Seattle, I actually, in 2015, when the Star Wars movie came out and everyone was out watching it, I was just at Costco, like shopping. Also, the weather is really different. It has different personalities. For example, in Saudi Arabia, we see cloud. That means it's going to rain. And then we get a lot of rain for like 7 minutes, and then the sun comes back. Here in Seattle, it's a totally different story. The rain would stay for like 10 months, drizzling. But I believe that Bob didn't mention the whole story. I think Bob, he might be, unaware of the other side of the story. Stereotypes says, Jason, Keith, that we see some pattern and then we make a rule. And this is what you, Bob, do. And I'm here to tell you, or to actually break some of those rules. See, Saudi Arabia actually has various topography and gets really different weather and different time of the year. Also, those pictures on Instagram, they actually were posted by Saudi guys. They were joking about how people perceive their culture. But I think that sometimes I would be Bob, because this is the story. When Bob was sitting one time with his friend, he called him Robert. I was like confused, like, why would you call him Robert? And then of all the things that shocked me the most living in the States, knowing that Bob is short for Robert, then I realized that, well, I don't really know the whole Seattle culture. I need to be open-minded and actually connect with other Bobs out there. So I know that you can't call me on my cell phone, but here's my, where it was all my accounts. So thank you.